Paul McKenna is a hypnotist, and he has a book called Instant Confidence. And I would listen. I must have finished the book. It wasn't very long, but I would listen to his CD on confidence. And I don't know whether it was because it was so boring, or whether I was actually being hypnotized. But I would literally drop off, and then I'd wake up towards the end of the 20 minutes CD and go, "Oh, okay." And again, I don't know if it's actually works. I don't know if a hypnotist would be another great guest for the show. I'll think about that as well. But I don't know whether it works or it's just placebo effect. But I found that in the first few months in that first sales role, as I was trying to get over these fears of prospecting, I thought that really helped me.
Yeah, and I think everybody has their own methods and coping mechanisms for this type of thing. People have even things like just background music whilst they're prospecting can just kind of mask that deathly silence. Some people can be, when they're with that kind of herd mentality. Obviously that's difficult to do right now for obvious reasons. One of my colleagues kind of said whenever he has these things in his head about, what this prospect has a scary LinkedIn profile pic, what should I call them? He kind of reminds himself that there's actually, people in the NHS and, on the front line right now who are actually having pretty scary jobs right now, and calling this person just to see if they've got a problem we can help fix is just insignificant. So yeah, everyone's got these little quirks and coping mechanisms that they have to help them overcome this, and it is a big problem. I think it's for me one of the single biggest problems that generates inaction and ultimately generates more fear and ultimately failure in sales. So yeah, it's a really big topic.
Yeah, I think you've touched on something really important here. So regular listeners will know, you probably know as well yourself, Richard, my partner is a elderly medicine doctor in the NHS here in the UK. She's a geriatrician. And I say this regularly on the show, I'll come in and be like, I can't believe this deal fell through, or, this guest was a bit of a pain. I had to wrangle them to get them to back on topic, and she'll just turn around and she's not taking the piss. She's not being untoward with it. And she'll say, my day was all right. I had to ring this family and tell them this bad news. I had to sort out this. There was a cardiac arrest and a crash cart needed, and she's the person's head and negating or manning the whole operation to keep this person alive. And I go, I'm an idiot. Why am I stressing about all these things? But we all get in our own heads a little bit, don't we?
100%, and that's a very real, pertinent example. And it's not to say that fear in sales and prospecting is irrational. It's as I said, it's a real thing. It's just sometimes you just have to widen your perspectives.